From the Thunder and Hill Country Rally, we're going to head up to Fandango for the chopper contest up in Fredericksburg, Texas. Along the way, we're actually going to stop at Lukenbach to camp there since they allow camping this year.
Lukenbach, Texas.
And then also, I think we're actually going to be at
Camping in Lukenbach.
No, we're actually going to try to get to Fredericksburg.
Marijuana fixed the memory.
Actually going to try to get to Fredericksburg.
A little cheese. Fredericksburg.
What's up with the what's ups, everyone? Today on this episode of Man and Motorcycles, we're going to go through our bag setup for this 21-day road trip we're going to be going on.
That's right. 21 days under the sun. Texas skies.
So March 23rd, we're heading out to Bandera to start off this 21-day road trip up to Bandera, Texas to be at the Thunder and Hill Country Rally. We're actually going to stay with our brother Jacob Graham. Stay there for a day or so before we hit the grounds at the Thunder and Hill Country Rally. So, if you've been keeping up with the channel and you're going to be in the area, come see us. Maybe we'll put you on the channel. But we will be in Fredericksburg hopefully Tuesday to help set up and try to get a little interview with the founders of the Fredericksburg Rally. So, stay tuned. You don't want to miss this series.
Stay tuned.
So you can see, totally two different people, totally two different packing styles. So you're gonna see how we pack for our own convenience. Angesto's gonna have his setup. This will be him. He will go through his setup as he's packing it. And here's my setup. And I will go through mine as I go through packing mine as well.
Okay, here we go. Got the bag, gasoline. I'm bringing a jack that I got tied to my chair. I got my towel in there. You gotta have water. Got a couple cans of butane. Got an extra. That makes 4 containers of water. Here's my tent, my clothes. Not even enough yet. But here goes all my cooking utensils, and I got a folding stove. Here's everything else. Kind of opens up, and you know, you got the whole 9 in there. And a cutting board. Another pouch for water, sleeping bag. Mats for the floor. This is my snack canteen. I gotta get a different bowl. It's my hygiene. And my water gear, thanks to AJ. Coming in handy. Gotta have some hatchets, got some hammers. The bigger tools right here.
my media bag. So of course this is where my camera and my camera attachments, SIM cards and all that goes. My iPad is also in there. This bag is actually a MOLLE that attaches itself to my duffel bag, which I will see at the end. This is my bag with my clothes, my Abel Brown tent, which I will also be doing another video on this separately. My frog togs, tent poles, my Jetboil kit, my mat, and this is for my electronics. This is my light, my charging station, and basically, if y'all have seen my past video, I use this and this basically gets my phone, 2 GoPros, my iPad, my camera, and then that one is for the extended light that I'm gonna try to take. If not, well then here we are. The only thing about this is I have to refuel this every day. So I have done this enough times where I know exactly my charge for the phone and everything has basically sucked about 8 hours of juice. So after 8 hours I have to recharge it. So that's the only downfalls. We gotta find a place that has electrical outlets, because even though I can self-sustain for a day, after a day I'll have to replenish my batteries. And then of course I got my seat and my sleeping pad. Well, now that we have everything packed and loaded up, we'll go on a once round. So as y'all can see, our setups are almost just the same. Ernesto's got his gas tank on his fender, resting and strapped. Mine is mounted to the sissy bar and bolted in. This turns and then it pulls out. See Ernesto's setup. This is for an extra bag butane, bag, water, and then we got our twin burner stove. On mine, here's my GoPro stuff. We will actually go through our bags and show you what we have for the bags that are actually attached to the bikes themselves. Yesto's got 1, 2, 3, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go through those purposes. Check it out. Alright, so here's his setup for the bags on his bike. You can see it's your basic stuff that one should have on their bike at all time anyway. You know, your basic tools, and
This is for my food, parking, but this is how I can also set up off the bike. I got the tarp, got my sheet, got my ridge line. And then this front bag, just a little pocket bag, some tie downs, gloves. You gotta have that pepper spray. Makes it taste good.
sweet. So that's how he has his. Show you how he has it all loaded up.
Okay, first things first.
Alright, now that we got to take a look at Yesto's setup, I'll take you a walk around through mine and what I have in mine. So I actually bought this set on eBay, which came with 2 of these bags, this one, and then these 2. Then I had this gifted to me by Taste Chunky's Leather. So as I unload everything on here, just let y'all guys know that this blanket rope is the, if not one of the most important parts of having your setup. And it's not for using. You don't wear it. I'll show you what it's for. So the purpose of the blanket roll is so that way y'all have something to work on while on the road, as in floor mat. That way when you're working on your surface or wherever, most of the time it's probably going to be blacktop instead of the highway. There's going to be loose rocks everywhere, gravel. It's going to be something. It's going to hinder you from being down, stepping on stuff with your knees or whatever. So this helps keep everything clean and organized. Helps you set your tools on. You know that whatever tools is on the mat, that's where it is. Anything that comes off, well then that's where you got a problem. Start having to look for stuff. So that's the first part. All right, mine's a little bit more complex just because of the nature of my bike and the issues I have had in the past and what I've had to do to resolve them. So, and this saddlebag is the majority of my tools. Now, I have already gone through my bike from back wheel to front wheel, from handlebar to exhaust, and I have gone through every tool in my setup, and I have tightened every nut and bolt. So I know that every single tool I have here has a purpose and is used multiple times on the bike, or at least once. On my bike, I actually have a couple of 10mm bolts. I have some metric Allens. You know, everybody's bike's different. People sell different aftermarket stuff, and when you get aftermarket stuff, a lot of times they're not all standard. So there's a mommy wrenches, and that's one bag. I have a flashlight, a knife, you know, my bare necessities, tire check pressure gauge everyone should have. We're gonna be on the road for 21 days, so I got 2 sets of spark plugs, my Gerbers, multi-tools, whatnot. Alright, so in my actual tool bag, I have basic necessities, Loctites, lubricants, graphite, lock washer, leather washers, emery cloth, some Velcro stuff just for the emergency. This is what I use to hold my push tubes open when I adjust my push rods. Some people use the close twins. Rag to clean yourself up, brush to clean off your spark plugs, more basic tools. And this one is the smaller stuff. Hands-free light, picks, push tube, push rod wrenches, and if y'all know the tricks for messing with your clutch hub on the fly, throw that on, bolt it up, that way you don't lose your springs. So for the opposite side of my saddlebags is going to be this portion of my stuff, which is mostly my electrical. So on this right here, this is going to be my rebuilding stuff for any time something goes out. You do not know how many times I've had to use this. Got a test light in there. I got 2 testers actually. Got my booster. And got my voltage meter. That's to charge up my booster. Cables for the booster, and then the stuff you need while on the bike. You know, your aspirin, hand sanitizer, lip balm, lotion, eye drops, lighter if you're a smoker, and stuff to clean your goggles, glasses, or whatever. Of course, tire patch kit. I got mag wheels now, so I can actually run these. You can actually run the smaller circle patch if you're running tube tires, but I really haven't messed with those. And also, the same bag that I have in all this is a Biker's Bible, Life Reference Manual for when them guardian bells ain't enough. So, and this one is basically my bigger tools that I can't fit. You know, they're just odd and awkward to be somewhere. So that's gonna be this stuff right here. My Allen sets, some WD-40, and my crescent wrenches. Now for this one, that's just going to be my basic stuff that I reach in all the time. And that's going to be my gloves, my insurance, just a neck warmer, stuff like that. Now also, because the nature of my bike, I'm also got this, which is a 3-in-1 bag setup I got at Home Depot. I actually keep this in the same bag as my electrical stuff. So in this bucket, tape, extra nuts and bolts, because sometimes stuff rattles off and falls off. As well, I got, I don't know, this is more odds and ends, hose clamps, washers, clips, stuff like that. This bag is emergency extra tools, spare circuit breakers, carburetor rebuild kit, and baling wire. And then this bag is another important one. If you're going to be traveling, it's my first aid kit. I got band-aids, well, it's a first aid kit. Stuff you buy in first aid kit, that's what's in there. I just took it out of the package and put it in that bag. Alright, well that is our setup for camping. The way we set it up, the way we feel comfortable, and with what we feel like taking to go camping. Now this is on just those first time moto camping. Me, it's heck, I'm in the double digits now. So I've tried just about everything. This one's going to be a little bit different experience, being that it's going to be a lot longer of a trip. So stay tuned. We've got a lot more videos of preparing before we actually head out. I believe my next video will be on the Abel Brown review setup, and sometime between then we will also be doing the Righteously Blessed Choppers hoodie giveaway. So thanks for tuning in.
Give it away.
Thanks for hanging out and subscribing. So stay tuned and prepare as we prepare to take an adventure of the lifetime. 21 days under the Texas sky. Get you some of that.